Watching the windrows. I did watching the windrows better. That one got on me there. Looks like garbage. Welcome back to Mid-10, y'all. So, what are we doing today? About to run a rescue mission. The old 2090 and a Kubota baler here is about to go bale some hay for my uncle. He called, get the camera set, he called yesterday afternoon and had broke 3 belts on his baler while he's baling. So he called and asked if I had to finish up baling his hay for him. And I don't think it's much. I think it's like maybe 5 or 6 rolls he needs to do. So I told him I would run over and knock that out for him this afternoon. I would have done it already today, but it decided to rain less than a tenth this morning before daylight. So I've been giving it time for it to dry back out some before I went out there. He texted while ago and said it was dry. So we're gonna go over here a minute and see what it looks like. I figured I'd get I done got the tractor checked the oil in it, because you know it's an old tractor. You got to check oil in it, check the dark fluid, check the antifreeze. She's all good. Check for mice and bird nests, none of them. So we're gonna grease up this dry PTO shaft some, and we're gonna go hook her up, see what we do with her. Like I said, it shouldn't take long. I greased her really good before I put it up, because I washed it and cleaned everything and greased it before I put it up. Well, I washed it and I greased and oiled it before I put it up the last month. Yeah, because today's July 30th, Sunday afternoon, July 30th. And that's where we're at for right now. I'm gonna grease this PTO shaft, get some things a booger to grease when it's hooked to the tractor. And honestly, we're gonna hook it to the tractor. It may not come back off till we're done with hay. Now I done hooked the PTO shaft to grease this PTO shaft here next time. So I want to get her good and greased today. The rest of it I ain't gonna worry about today. But good thing is I told him I was wanting to make some adjustments to this baler just a little bit. I want to put a little more string on it, because I broke out of 500 bales I moved. We broke string on about 5 of them. So less than 1%. But I'd like to put just a little bit more string on them. Not much, just maybe another turn. Be a good comparison though next to that John Deere baler. How this thing looks. Don't know if I've showed anybody this yet or not, but these little poly pucks, you ain't got them. Get you one. These are drawbar savers. They keep your drawbar from wearing. Like $5. They're cheap. Come on, guys. I think these are, not really sure, maybe May West made these. I got them at Farm Machinery Show in Louisville. They're handy. May not have to run them on a lot of stuff, especially heavy stuff that we're going to do a lot of pulling with. Let's see here. So basically it just slips in right here. Between drawbar hits like so, if you can see. Then you drop your pin in. Something I did over here on this battery plug. That thing's hot straight to the battery. Now it does have a 30 amp plug on it, a 30 amp fuse on it, I say. That's made me a little bottle cap on it. I put me a little bottle cap on the end of it and taped it on there. Just keep trash out that burn thing. And I put a little spray of my rollers. I like a little spray on them. Let's make them run a little better. There we go. A little spray on them. Got her oiled up. Everything was set fresh grease. Everything's set fresh grease on it. So let's get in here. Set the monitor back up real quick. So we're gonna look at this thing real quick. Can you see? Maybe. So what I've got is 3.1 inches off the edge, 0.1 inches from the center, so that tells you where it starts on the edge, where it starts in the center. It wants to run 2 times on the edge, 2 times here, 2 times here, and 4 times in the center. I want to bump that up to 3. I want to put a little more in the middle. I want to hold this thing a little tighter to 3. Check that one to 3. I think we're good. I'm not worried about it. We got a good tie in the center somewhere about that. So what I've basically done is increase. I put 1 more turn in the edge and 1 more turn in each spot in the center. So that's when it starts and it's so I should put more turn, more string on the bale, hold it tighter. Back up. Unlock. 59.1 inches, 0 counter, auto tie, start. Time is 6:19. Okay. So we're good. We'll reset, go and reset that counter. Reset it. So we're on 0. Okay. We'll turn her back off here. She's off. We'll stick it up here where we want it at. So here's the field. Look, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 windrows. 1/8 of an acre maybe? Ain't much. He flipped it for me a while ago. Oh, that's dry right there. That feels good. Check another one. Like let's sin. This one feels like. Yep. That'll go. Okay, that'll go today. So we'll go get tractor. It's 4:30. We'll be back here about, I don't know, 30 minutes. Get the water bottle filled up. Because if I don't fill a water bottle up, I have trouble. So I'll fill a water bottle up. That way I can go and knock out smooth. Might put a little diesel in the tractor. I'll get her out of the barn. We'll go from there. Oh, this will be a good comparison though of the John Deere baler versus a Kubota. Since we got a John Deere hay roll set right here. He's put net wrap on all his. So he net wrapped his. But it'll be a good comparison to see how that Kubota bale looks next to that John Deere bale. I may actually set one out up here beside it so I can get a good look at it. Because I ain't done that yet. I'm kind of wondering. It won't be completely fair because I got net wrap on it, but it'll be a good comparison because we have run that other baler for a few years, so good comparison. Let's go get tractor. See what we're gonna do. We won't get in a hurry with this, but let's take our time with this thing because it ain't that much. So new set star, and away we go. Make sure it's on start right. Speeding. So we are baling hay, folks. Yep, my counter's counting. So we're counting. So we're good to go. It's first roll here, mate. One more. There we go. Let's see what we got. I don't know how many rolls it get this field here. Looks like a storm blew a hay ring in the pond over there. He kind of told me he's wondering if that when a hay ring got blew in the pond, it blew from up on the hill over here. If it drove some trash with it, that's what got in the motor and cut his belt. He hadn't got that far into it yet. So, I don't know. We'll keep an eye on this. Hopefully I don't hang anything in here. It's a pretty good windstorm coming through the other day. Okay, picked up good clean. Looks good. 37 inches so far. I'm gonna be careful with this one because this windrow's been flipped. She's kind of narrow. Trying to stay in the middle of this thing as much as possible. Just don't get up on the side of the bale. Okay, let's get out and check the string. That's how it looks before we do any more. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's a little more string on it. It looks tighter. I may actually go. That looks pretty good. I may actually put one more turn on the outside edge here. I just played it Sunday. Amish coming home from church, I see, Sunday afternoon. Yep. We'll put one more turn on it. Put 4 on it. Okay. Let's see what that one looks like now. We'll see what that one looks like. Let's see what this next one looks like. I'll go from there. Well, from here, that bale on the right there, is a Kubota bale. The one on the left is John Deere bale. Kubota bale looks good and flat from here. We'll get a better comparison here a little bit. A little more string on this one. So that one's got string on it. What else we got? String spinning good. Even. Pressure looks good on the pressure gauge up there. So far, so good. Yeah, haven't looked bad. Bad one, Jesse. I thought I got lopsided on that one. That's what windrow got on me. Bad bale. That's better string wise out there though. Watching the windrow. I think watching the windrow is better. That one got on me there. Looks like garbage. Garbage looked good, so I end up adding one more twist to the one more layer on the outside edges, so it's got 5 turns on it versus 4. I think now I want to move it in just a hair. What I got on the edge, I want to move my edge in just a little bit. 3.1 inches. It's definitely on 3.1 inches off the edge. We'll move that in to a half, 3.1 to a half. Not get any longer edge, make my edge a little farther over. That should work. Okay. Test bell number 4. Come back in here. And away we go again. Now, his windrow's a little narrow, so I'm having to make sure I just really watch true and run down its center to get a good spread across it. Since I don't have the guidance, the edge guidance, to make the tell what I made to move my baler over. I hit her dead center, it's spreading the hay out pretty good. I got that one bale that we won't talk about over there that I wasn't paying enough attention to, and I got a little off. So we won't talk about that one though. We'll get these other ones to talk about them. And I'll get out on the next one, check my string versus the edge of the baler. It says it's putting 3.1 inches in, but it was not putting 3.1 inches. It's putting about ½ inch in, and he's putting an inch. I think that may help more actually than anything on some of this string. Now I broke when moving hay. I think I had a little bit too close to the edge. On this one, we'll go out and check it and see if it moved my string over. I can move it over farther, but I don't want to move it too much. He just moved a ½ inch. I'm not sure if I moved enough. We'll look at this first and I'll see. It doesn't need to be in just a hair. All right, let's get out and look at it. Lopsided again a little bit, not bad though. Had a couple turns in that windrow. I scooted you over a little bit. Yeah, so that scooted you off the edge there. It's still a little close to the edge right here. I'm gonna bump that another ½ inch. See what I got. This just looks too close to the edge for me. I want it over here a little more. So we'll scoot that over to the edge a little more. Or scoot it away from the edge a little more, that is. Like I said, I broke a couple strings moving it last time. So I had 3.5 to begin with, 3.1 to begin with. I turned it 3.5 and let me set it 3.9. So we'll run it there, see what that looks like. Our last roll right here. So this maybe it's that we stick with for today. Maybe. This may last full roll. We may have a small one after this. We'll grab a little bit of this stuff over here that's laying here in the field. Get cleaned up some. Last check. Probably last full size roll. Oh yeah, it looks a lot better. So how far off the edge from the edge now? Let's get an inch off the edge. That looks better over here. Okay, that's a good setting there. I'm happy with that. I am happy with that setting. It's got a lot more string on it. It's got a good bunch right there. It's tied tight. That's tight. That's good here in the center. Got it runs from here to here. I'm happy with that. I think it's our new setting. Good and tight. Loose right there like it's supposed to be. Good bell. So I think we got it set now. So no more adjustments today for this thing. We'll just knock this last, I don't know, half a bell out here that we're gonna have. Go to the house. Flux on, and we are way to go. Last one. Won't take us a minute. That's a lot better looking bell though. So I think that's the setting that I'm gonna keep on string wise now. And we will run that set for, well, we'll start off. I'll start off, well, hey, the first field, we'll look at that set. And we'll run a couple rolls out. We'll run 10 rolls out like that. See how it looks. I like that set a lot better. I think that's gonna work a lot better on transport. And we won't talk about that bell right there, that lopsided one. Just don't look at it. It's not there. Don't look at it. But you look at the last bell right here. See, it looks good. This up here looks pretty good. But you see how it looks a lot better. I got the string set right on, so she's trying to get enough string on it that turns water. I want to keep it tight. Then it turns water better and it holds up better. Because we're going to store these outside. I think it'll hold up better. And that's gonna be, there's a little dab over here. We'll pick up this little dab right here that we missed. We'll grab these couple of dabs real quick. Same dab, I'm talking about this. We got a little couple pieces right here. Let's get them and a couple pieces down there. We'll just grab them because make the field look a little better. And this bell's only 40, maybe 42 inches when I get these little dabs picked up. Let's clean up the field, make it look better. It ain't gonna hurt to grab these last couple pieces here. Tie the field up good, make it look a little better. Okay, that's it. Let's put some string on her. And call that one a roll. Let's see, I left the house at 4:30, it's 5:30. I'm counting driving over here. That's just 5 minutes by tractor, ain't that far. And there we go, folks. Last one. Got done that field. Gonna go to house. I think we would call it a day. My wife was cooking some supper a while ago when I left, so it should be good and hot when I get home here in a minute. Some hot supper. And get a shower and relax. Now, so she is toasty out here today. Not as bad as it was yesterday, but it's still toasty. Can't tell, I sweat through everything. Sweat through my hat to get the place about. Can't tell, my hair looks like I've been swimming in sweat so much. But I appreciate you guys joining us. Remember, thumbs up that video, hit that subscribe button, and you hit that subscribe button, that helps us out a lot. And as always, your Lord's will. We'll catch you on the flip side. Till next.